Hey guys, Niall and Daryl here. We wanted to talk about a problem that keeps coming up where people are just too busy to squeeze in their workouts, too busy to get their food the way it needs to be so that they can get the results they want. And so what we wanted to do was help you guys, give you some tips to get more done in a day without sleeping less, without eating up your personal time. How do you get more productive with the same 24 hours we all have?
Exactly. So what we're going to share with you guys today are the 3 C's. Okay. So number 1, control. Okay. You need to control your own time. What time you go to bed, what time you wake up. Okay. That's where you start, because if you know what time you're going to go to bed, you're going to get the right amount of rest, sleep. If you wake up earlier, if your house is busy and whatnot, you can get a lot done before everyone else is awake and whatnot. It's a quiet time. Writing, working. If you have to work out in the morning, that's when you get it done, because guess what? If you schedule your workout at 5 o'clock and you're not in control of your day, something comes up, you can't get to that workout.
Yeah, first thing that gets washed is the workout. And you know, the thing is, like when you talk about scheduling your time, people who are really successful schedule down to every minute of their day. That includes their downtime, their family time. If you were to actually pay attention to what you do in a day and write it down, or they have some online trackers, you'd see where you're wasting time. Like sometimes you got to come home, and how much time do you spend at the end of the night in front of the TV? Could that be reading a book? Even if you want to watch that show, sometimes getting up in the morning and having your productive time and maybe sneaking it in would be something. But when you are in the same pattern and you don't get up early enough because you're going to bed late, or you don't have time to cook because you don't put it in your calendar. I find on Sunday, did you put your workouts in your calendar? Did you put your time to cook in your calendar? Did you make it an appointment like anything else, right? So really, you're gonna live and die by your calendar. 2 things there. A, schedule everything, including downtime, family, workouts, when you're gonna cook, along with all of your other life's responsibilities. And B, when it comes to that, track what you're doing right now and find the areas where you're wasting time. Find the areas where you could work with somebody in your household to help you get the job done. Find out if you shift your schedule a little bit to be a little earlier than later, could you get stuff done in the morning? And all of a sudden you'll find there are usually massive amounts of time when you look for efficiencies.
Awesome. So that's number 1. Number 2, conquer. Okay. Second C, conquer. And this is to all of you guys. We all need to think bigger. Okay. Take massive action. Okay. If you just want to make $50,000 and you only make 30, that's going to suck. But if you want to if you say, listen, this year I'm going to make 250, and you make 200, are you going to be upset? No, because you've thought bigger. You've raised the bar. Okay. And most people don't think that's their problem in their life that they go through. They're like, man, I wish I would have thought bigger.
And it seems like a weird thing, right? Setting these massive goals. But here's how it works. When you set a massive goal, then you think, okay, what do I have to do to achieve that goal? And you set massive amounts of action. Now, like Daryl said, if you still can't get all that action done, you don't quite hit that goal, falling short of a massive goal, you're still happy, right? And what it forces you to do is go back to that first step. I need to do all these actions to get my goal. Now it comes back to how you schedule those 24 hours.
Control your time.
Right? So you want to have a massive goal so you get more done. Push yourself out of your comfort zone.
That's the only way. That's where all the good stuff is, guys, on the other side of your comfort zone. I'm telling you, everything in my life that was uncomfortable, okay, turned out to be the thing at the end that was like, man, I really worked my butt off, and that's where I've gotten to this place, and I'm so happy that I went through that. Nothing came easy. Remember, I say this all the time, there's no free lunches.
I'll say this last thing too about massive goals. You'll set what you think is a massive goal today, and 6 months from now it won't be big enough. When you get in this habit of massive goal setting, you're constantly challenging yourself. Why? Because as the rewards start to pour in, you're like, I can do more. It feels so good when I get those rewards, I want more, right? And you'll know you're capable of it.
Last C, guys, last C, okay? Concentrate, okay? This is getting focused in on, not have all these shiny objects and whatnot, not getting distracted, batch processing, and that goes back to the other C's we talked about, controlling your time, okay? Setting aside time where you're going to return your emails, or setting aside time where you're going to do your workouts, you're going to eat your meals, whatever it is. If you don't focus, okay, concentrate on it, it is not going to happen. You're not just going to show up.
Now this sounds like a bit of a contradiction, because you're probably watching this on YouTube or Facebook.
Wasting time.
Wasting time,
Yeah.
right? Well, this is actually being productive. But no, my point is, we don't often manage when we're going to use those things. So the biggest time suckage right now is actually the thing that's shooting us, your cell phone, right? Like, I have a bunch of friends, we're on a WhatsApp. I should be more active on it, but I'm hardly active on it because I don't have enough time to shoot out 20 responses a day, 10 responses a day, look for funny GIFs, look for funny videos. As cool as that is, when I sit down to do my email, if my email used to take 2 hours to get through, when I put the phone down and I don't answer the landline if it's ringing, and I don't allow any other distractions, what took 2 hours took 1 now.
Get shit done.
Right? This is batch processing. This is concentrating. If I have a task at hand, I don't get distracted. What happens is that task doesn't take half as long, right? This is a problem in the modern day era. You got to learn to put your phone away. Turn off the sounds, right? That little ding you got to text
Turn
is
off the
very
noise.
attractive.
Turn the noise off, guys. Turn
Right?
off the noise. So those are the 3 C's, guys. Again, control, conquer, concentrate. Okay, that's our tips for today. Okay, so get it done, guys. GST, get shit done.
Later, gang.